In a world that screams for your attention every waking second, some people chose silence. They walked away from the endless scroll, and they never looked back. They are not broken. They are not hiding from life. They simply remembered something the rest of us forgot: that presence is more valuable than performance. We live in an age where silence feels like absence, where choosing not to post feels like choosing not to exist. But what if the opposite were true? The psychology of people who reject social media reveals something profound about human nature and about what we have lost in our desperate pursuit of connection. There are different types of non-users. Some tried it, felt its weight pressing down on their spirit, and quietly walked away. Others never entered that world at all. The intentional quitters knew what the blue light was doing to their minds. They felt the comparison spiral, the envy, the hollow validation of likes and comments. They noticed how every morning began with other people's curated lives, how their self-worth became tangled in numbers, followers, hearts, reactions that never satisfied. So they made a choice that felt radical in our hyper-connected age. They pressed delete. They chose to disappear from the digital stage. And something shifted inside them. Then there are the never adopters, the ones who watched the world rush toward glowing screens and felt no pull, no fear of missing out, only a quiet, steady certainty. Research reveals something fascinating about these individuals. They tend to have higher self-esteem, a sense of self that does not require external mirrors to feel real. They don't measure their worth in likes. They don't compare their quiet, imperfect days to everyone else's carefully curated highlight reels. They simply refuse to play. Psychologists call this an internal locus of control. The deep belief that your happiness and worth come from within, not from the applause of strangers on a screen. These people tolerate something most of us cannot bear: the fear of missing out. They have made peace with not knowing everything, not seeing everything, not being everywhere. Their relationships are fewer, but infinitely deeper. They know the sound of a friend's real laughter, not just the hollow echo of typed words and emoji reactions. They have mastered something the rest of us struggle with every single day: emotional regulation. They don't need constant dopamine hits to feel alive and worthy. But here is what is truly profound about their choice. They understand something about attention that corporations spend billions trying to make us forget. Your attention is the most valuable currency you possess, and every mindless scroll, every compulsive refresh, every notification is someone else spending it for you. They understood that boredom is not the enemy we have been taught to fear. It is the birthplace of creativity, of deep thought, of the self meeting itself in silence. In the empty spaces where others reflexively reach for their phones, they reach inward. They sit with discomfort. They let their minds wander freely and wonder deeply. They know that real connection requires presence. Not the performance of presence, but the actual weight of being fully there, undivided, unhurried, and completely yours. When you are with them, you feel it. Their eyes never drift to screens. Their attention never fragments. They offer something increasingly rare in this age: themselves. They refuse to curate a version of themselves for public consumption. Their identity is not a brand to be managed, optimized, and marketed to followers who may never care. Carl Jung wrote about the persona, the mask we wear for the world. Social media demands we wear that mask constantly, even in our most private moments at home. Non-users have found a way to take the mask off completely, to exist without performing existence, to simply be without documenting that they are being. They recognized that the algorithm is not neutral. It was designed by brilliant minds to exploit our deepest vulnerabilities, our primal need to belong, to be seen. Every feature, every notification sound, every infinite scroll, engineered by teams of experts to keep you watching, comparing, wanting, scrolling just a little bit longer. Non-users simply chose not to play a game designed for them to lose. They walked off the playing field entirely and slowly reclaimed something precious: their peace. But let us be honest about the full picture. Their path is not without shadows. There are real costs to standing outside the digital square where the world now gathers. They miss invitations sent through group chats. They feel excluded from conversations everyone else is having. In certain ways, they become invisible, even to their own friends. In a professional world built on networking and personal branding, their deliberate absence can feel like a liability. Opportunities pass them by in silence. People sometimes look at them with suspicion. What are they hiding? Why don't they want to be found? In an age of radical transparency, privacy begins to feel like guilt. They carry the exhausting weight of constant explanation, defending a choice that should require no defense, justifying again and again their simple right to opt out. And yet, they persist in their choice, because they have done the math that truly matters. The cost of staying connected was far higher than the cost of walking away. If you have ever felt the weight of your phone pulling at your attention, if you have ever wondered who you would be without the feed, you understand what they know. You don't have to delete everything to learn from them, but you can ask the question they dared to ask. Is this serving me, or have I become its servant? The goal is not judgment of those who stay connected or those who leave. The goal is awareness. Asking whether your digital life truly reflects your deepest values. Perhaps the greatest gift of the non-user is not their absence from platforms, but the mirror they hold up to those of us still scrolling through our life. They remind us that there was a world before the feed, that human connection existed without likes, that we were enough long before anyone followed us. In their quiet absence, there is an invitation to examine your own relationship with the glowing screen, to ask honestly what you are truly seeking when you scroll. If this reached something inside you, stay with me. There is more to explore here, more truths we rarely speak aloud. subscribe, and let us walk this path together.